Hello, today we are working on the Microsoft Word Project 1, which is the research paper. The first thing you're going to want to do is download the instruction sheet and give it a quick read through. Once you do that, you're going to want to pick one of the topic areas to cover in your research paper. So as soon as you do that, you're going to want to write your research paper, keeping close in mind that you will be inserting citations, so you want to go ahead and make sure to keep track of those. So now we've got our paper written, and what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to put in all the information that we need to put in. So first we're going to go to View, Header, Footer, tab over to the right hand side and put in your last name and a space, and then we're going to go Insert Page Numbers and insert our page number right there at the top of the page. Next, we are going to put in the information that heads the top of the page, which is going to be your name, your professor, your class, and the date. Alright, so now that we've got all of that up at the top, we're going to go down one more line, and we are going to go to the Home tab and center align so we can give our project a title. So now that we've got our title, we're going to start working on our references. You're going to want to go to the Document Elements tab and click Manage under the Reference area. As you can see, I already have several on here. So I'm going to go ahead and show you one of mine so you can get an idea of what it's supposed to look like. So mine obviously is a website, you can tell by the top. If you click this drop down arrow, it will give you lots of different options for different types of sources, but mine is a website. So you're going to put in the name of the author, the name of the web page, the URL, the years that it was made, the year it was accessed, the month it was made, the month it was accessed. All of these that are marked with an asterisk are going to need to be filled in. So for you guys, instead of coming down here to the Settings tab, you're going to go over here, click the plus sign, and it'll bring you up the same menu that I just showed you. So now that we've got our citations, we're going to want to insert them into the spots in our paper where they coincide. So that's going to be really easy. You just want to click where you would like to insert your reference and double click on the reference you'd like to insert. Obviously mine is doubled now since it was already referenced, but it's just that easy. Okay, so now that we've got all of our citations inserted inside the body, we are going to want to put in a Works Cited page. Since we've been using Microsoft Word to put in our citations, it's actually going to be really easy. You're going to go to that Document Elements tab again, and then right next to Manage, you're going to click on Bibliography. It'll bring you down an arrow to either Bibliography or Works Cited. Since we are using MLA format, we're going to want to pick a Works Cited page. So all you have to do is just give that a quick click, and it will insert a Works Cited page for you, although it will need a little bit of formatting. The first thing you're going to want to do is highlight the body, and we're going to format the paragraph because all citations using MLA format should have a hanging line indent. So we're going to add that hanging line indent, and we're also going to want to double space this just like we're going to want to double space the rest of our paper. So that looks a little bit better. We also want to go ahead and change this Works Cited. We want it to be center aligned and non-bold, and we also want it to be black like the rest of our paper. So now that we've got the Works Cited inserted, we want to do a little bit of cleanup, making sure that we've got all of our settings done correctly. So we're going to highlight the whole body and make sure that we've got it set as Times New Roman. Okay, and we want it to be size 12. So now that we've got the body cleaned up, we want to make sure that we fix the margins. So you're going to want to go to Layout and Margins, and we want it to be 1 inch on each side. Okay, now the last thing we're going to want to do is make sure that we do a grammar and spelling check. So we're going to go to Tools, Spelling and Grammar, and you're going to want to fix anything that comes up that's a viable fix. Obviously there are small things that you could possibly need to ignore, some things like passive voice. Just make sure that whatever you write does follow normal grammar rules and makes sense when you read it. So once you finish going through, your spelling and grammar check should be complete, and so should your paper. If you have any other things that you have questions about, feel free to follow the links in the instructions for more information about MLA standards. Otherwise, feel free to email me, myself, or Mr. Hewer, and we can give you any other help you need. Thanks.